of our community. And here's how you can participate. Anytime you make a healthy choice, like eating a healthy meal, going to an exercise class, or just walking the dog, take a picture, preferably a selfie so we can see you. Upload it to your favorite social media platform and use the hashtag HoustonHealthy. Let everyone know what you're doing to make Houston County a healthier and happier place to live. Remember, hashtag
Welcome into the Hornets Nest. I'm Brett Taylor. I'd like to thank Coach Ken Fowler for joining me here as Westfield will play in the first round of the region tournament against Strong Rock, a familiar foe, at least for me, as I saw them play last week, Coach Fowler. And the boys both teams got a much, very impressive victories, but the boys are hoping to duplicate that here tonight.
Absolutely. This is the region play-in game, the 4-5 matchup. Not much fun for the winner as Pacelli awaits, but you want the opportunity, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure Coach Hardy wants the opportunity to play some more, get some more cohesiveness as you move into whatever the next steps in the season are going to be. And
that's right. And you want the win. You think about the Max Preps rankings, which kind of determine playoff seeding. Right now, the boys are sitting in the 10th spot. I feel pretty good about that spot, even the matchup possibly. But you don't know how that's going to end up exactly. Right now, it's looking like Teteria, but that may change as tonight goes and how Teteria's region tournament goes. We don't know how that's going to happen, but or what's going to happen there. But you want to get this win to kind of keep that positive momentum, and it'll help you in the rankings as well, knowing that you've got a formidable opponent coming up on Thursday if you do win.
Right. Would that be a 10-8?
7
matchup? Okay, 7-10 matchup.
Yep, and that would be at the higher seed.
Gotcha.
So whoever that 7 is right now in Cifteria, that may change.
So potentially could have a trip to Chula next week, I guess that would be?
It would be. And I'd have to look. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. The girls will be on Tuesday, so I don't know if they play Wednesday or maybe the same night. I really don't. I haven't really looked that far ahead yet.
Yeah, because I think if I remember the dates right, I want to say not this coming weekend, obviously, but the weekend following is quarterfinal action in Macon, and then the week after that will be semifinal and finals. You got Bruton Parker, Columbus State on tap for the semifinals, and then narrowing it down to Columbus State that last weekend. I know the girls team has really kind of come on as of late. Last time I saw them play, they put up big numbers against this same Strong Rock squad, and then got a big victory over in Columbus, at home, taking on Brookstone. Obviously had the tough time against Pacelli, but the Lady Hornets have been playing well as well.
They have, and I'm obviously biased, but against Pacelli, it was a 3-point game at halftime, 25-22, and we felt really good about it, but their depth kind of pulled away in the end and ended up making a comfortable victory for them. But our girls aren't afraid to play them, so we'll see what happens. If we can be fortunate enough to win Thursday, we'll probably get another shot at them. They have to win their game as well, but you feel like, on a neutral floor, you give it all you got and see what happens. You just don't ever know.
Absolutely. I mean, heck, basketball, you've seen some of the craziest upsets happen before, and I don't think that would be a crazy upset, but definitely.
It'd be a big upset.
It'd be a big upset, but basketball is one of those sports where a team gets hot on the right night, you never know what can hapen, and you're hoping that you see your team peaking at the right time. I got here right when y'all are kind of finishing practice, and it looked like the girls were in good spirits and really working out there. So hopefully they get rolling and peaking at the right time of the season.
They're working hard, and they understand that we can't afford to look past Brookstone. We played them twice.
Right.
Won the first game on their floor only by 7. The other night here in our gym, we won by 14. Brookstone didn't shoot it well. We know they'll shoot it better in their gym, so we know we have to take them absolutely seriously and understand that I don't care what the score margins were in the first 2 games. It's hard to beat anybody 3 times in a season. And we know that, so we're trying to get all the little things taken care of. The boys are tasked with that same task tonight. They've beaten Strong Rock twice. A fairly close game at Strong Rock's gym, a bigger margin of victory here for our guys, but none of that matters if you don't win tonight.
Right, absolutely. So we're getting set here. What we're going to do is we'll take a quick break because we'll have, I'm assuming, prayer, national anthems, and starting 5. I do have a preliminary starting 5. Actually, we can go ahead and look at that if we want to. Let's take a look at that real quick, and then we'll go to a break. But we'll take a quick look at the boys. This was the starting 5 as of the last time that I saw it for Strong Rock. Not sure if it's going to stay the same. You've got number 0, T. Raleigh. Also got number 4, Landon Stansel. Not number 5, so I don't have him on here. But number 11, Nate
Gibson
Andrews.
Jones. 5, Gibson Jones.
Gibson Jones, number 5.
Number 10, Jackson Glenn. And number 12, Blake
Burkhart.
Yes,
so they did change it. They changed it up to the 2 players I have on here are Nate Andrews and Cesario Gums-Webster. They'll probably come off the bench for the Patriots. Obviously, the coach and staff over there probably trying to change it up and find the right recipe.
Yeah, I just happened to be standing next to Coach Lefford, who has getting ready to announce the starting lineups. It's the only reason I could help you out there. So.
And we'll take a look at I believe this should be pretty close for Westfield. So
that's correct.
You've got number 1, Hayden Hardy. You got number 5, Reed Black. Number 2, Hudson Hodge. Number 10, Russ Hiley. Number 23, Cannon Allen, who I hadn't seen Cannon play, but I tell you what, he is a very good slasher athlete,
athletic.
And he can shoot the ball pretty well too. So Westfield got a lot of shooting talent out there. We saw that the last time that they faced off against Strong Rock, and hopefully they can continue that good shooting here tonight and pick up a victory. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have prayer, national anthem, and the starters announced inside the Hornets Nest here. You're watching Hornet Basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live streaming options to support broadcast of live sports, local events, concerts, business meetings, and much more. Not only can MGVP execute live broadcasts, but we also excel in post-production video creation, allowing us to capture your most precious moments, brand your product line, and publicize any event on your social media pages. Let MGVP, with our live streaming experience and production capabilities, partner with you or your business for all of your video production needs.
So what exactly is hashtag Houston Healthy? Hashtag Houston Healthy is a healthcare initiative powered by Houston Healthcare. This initiative was created to enhance the overall health and well-being of our community. And here's how you can participate. Anytime you make a healthy choice, like eating a healthy meal, going to an exercise class, or just walking the dog, take a picture, preferably a selfie so we can see you. Upload it to your favorite social media platform and use the hashtag Houston Healthy. Let everyone know what you're doing to make Houston County a healthier and happier place to live. Remember, hashtag Houston Healthy. Healthier today for a better tomorrow.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV.
And we're back in the Hornets Nest here as we saw, had the prayer played inside the Hornets Nest. And we're about set here for the starting lineups. And again, have Coach Ken Fowler joining me here. A familiar voice to those Hornets football fans out there, our play-by-play guy. And a couple of changes, as we mentioned, to the starters for Strong Rock. And there's one right there, and Gibson Jones. And there's the other one, Jackson Glenn, number 10. So changing it up, trying to find the right recipe. And you've got Blake Berghart there as well.
Jackson Glenn looks really tall.
And we'll have Westfield. So we'll take a look at Westfield starters again. Number 1, Hayden Hardy. Number 2, Hudson Hodge. Number 5, Reed Black. Number 10, Russ Hiley. And number 23, Cannon Allen. So those are the starters for Westfield. Any last nuggets that we maybe haven't mentioned yet, Coach Fowler? I know you normally have some insider information.
Well, no real insider information as much as just, if you've watched the Hornets this year, kind of as we shoot the ball, so goes our success. And that's kind of like, thanks Captain Obvious, but we depend on the outside shot with our lack of height. So if Hayden Hardy has a great game, usually everything else kind of falls in place. Hudson Hodge, obviously another sharpshooter, and you mentioned Cannon Allen as well. Those 3 guys are our primary scorers.
Right. And that'll be down to Strong Rock, and they'll have the basketball.
So this number 4 at the top here with the ball for Strong Rock, he is quite the leaper. If you pay attention at some point tonight, you'll see him go for a rebound or something along those lines. He can really get off the floor. So he's not real tall, but he makes up for it with his vertical.
I tell you what, I remember him in football. There's a foul, and with 7:36 to go here in the first.
We got Russ Hiley on that one.
Yeah, we got early free throws here for Blake Berghart. But I remember Stansel on the football field, a very good athlete. Obviously, we saw him last week, and he's one that definitely Coach Hardy's got to be looking out for. And there's a missed free throw on this 2-shot attempt. Second one on the way, off the back iron, rebound down to Westfield.
Allen's got to pass to the basket
transition
and just lips it out.
And I tell you what, as I mentioned to you earlier, Allen's got that athleticism that really kind of flashes on the screen.
It does. He's quite the leaper, too. Unfortunately, he hasn't had a chance to really, well, I'll take that back. He's had a couple of chances, but I don't think he's got the nerve yet to try to go up and really throw one down. But he can do it. I've seen him do it in practice.
What seniority is he?
He's a junior.
A junior, so I'm not sure if he's a football player or not, but Coach Campbell might need to do some recruiting. That shot off the mark, but rebound down to Berghart. His shot is no good and partially blocked by Reed Black, I think.
You see there early, great defense by the Hornets, trying to almost got the shot clock violation, but the height deficiency showing itself as Hodge buries a 3 from the corner.
I tell you what, when you add in Allen, Hodge, and Hardy, and if they're shooting the ball well, that's a good combination for the Hornets.
It really is, and we got bodies coming off the bench that can shoot too. So again, if we're going to shoot the ball well, we can really play with anybody, especially at the AAA level. Strong Rock, obviously, a quad A school, as we give up a little backdoor cut there for a layup.
Allen with it. They slide it back out. Lots of movement, lots of motion.
Yeah, if you're Coach Hardy, you got to love the way the ball's moving around with the Hornets.
Yeah, and it really popped the first half of this game last week, and it kind of got stagnant in the second half after they built the lead. There's a missed shot, but you had to really like the way they had the ball popping last week, and you're hoping to duplicate that here tonight.
Yeah, you don't want the ball to be stagnant for sure, and they do a good job of that.
Good strip there from Hodge.
Might have got away with a foul there, but
One thing I learned by coaching 5th and 6th grade girls, if the referee doesn't call it, it's not a foul.
Early jump ball will be stay with the Hornets. Yeah, that's for sure.
That referee in girls basketball is a whole different animal. I did a little bit of refereeing in our league too. I didn't do 5th and 6th grade girls, thank goodness, but
looks like the Patriots are paying extra attention to Hayden Hardy, making sure he doesn't go off here early. Hodge on the kick out and a swing there from Black. Good ball movement again. And Hodge from just about the same spot he hit earlier with another 3.
And I tell you what, I was watching somebody earlier. Oh, I know who it was. That reminded me of a Georgia Southern clip I saw earlier today. They hit like against Western Michigan last week, probably 5 3-point shots from the same spot. And that, as you mentioned, Hodge, almost the exact same spot there.
Well, sometimes you just get a feeling that just suits your eye from there as we get back cut again. Coach Hardy's going to be definitely wanting to coach that up next time he has a chance to get his team over there. Can't stare at the ball, although back cut you. Thought Reed Black may have given up a layup there.
I tell you what, both of these teams seem to be very similar. Strong Rock probably has a little bit more height, but Westfield seems to shoot it better.
I'd say that's a fair assessment. And there you see that athleticism on the floater. Doesn't go. Black with the rebound. Back up and good. Love that.
Strong Rock, to me, seems like they want to get the ball to the goal more. Westfield can kind of play either or.
Got an illegal screen, looks like.
On Burkhart, number 12. So coming in the game is going to be number 3 there, Ben Holbert, and also number 12, Braden Churcher, who played very well off the bench last week. Both, I tell you what, Holbert is kind of an energy guy, but he can also shoot it.
Yeah, you pick up a little more shooting with Churcher. He's not, I wouldn't say he's primarily an outside shooting threat, but he can shoot the outside shot. As opposed where Reed Black is probably a little more of a battler inside and a facilitator. There's on cue Churcher from the corner, and he misses. But
Still back, Hayden Hardy.
Just a back tip from Ben Holbert hustling on the play. Notice how he gives it up. Churcher, Hardy's first look, buries it.
I saw him out before the game shooting, and we're going to have a timeout here. We'll take a quick one with him, but Hayden Hardy picking up where he left off there in pregame, because I saw him really knocking him down in the pregame, and right there you see his smooth shooting. So we're going to have a 30 seconds, so we'll stay here. And
yeah, Hayden works on his shot a lot. I know before the last game you saw, actually, well, no, it was Brookstone, I think. He came in that day early and just shot. And it's paid off. He's got on a new pair. He's wearing a different pair of shoes than I've seen him wear before tonight. Going with the black and red. I don't know if those are Jordans. Those colors certainly scream Chicago
Bulls. Are they black or are they blue? Maybe you're right. I don't know. I can't see.
I can't either, so. A couple of blind guys up here calling the game. You pay attention to your screen, folks.
And, one of us is famous for complaining about referees, and I can't see any better than that.
I coach, so it's not me. I'm not going down that road.
No, it's definitely me. I will.
I've heard you.
I will own that. Really, if anybody's friends with me on Facebook, I have nowhere to go except to own that.
Holbert there with active hands again.
Oh, man. The one shot look you get from outside looks pretty good if you're Strong Rock, but in and out. Hardy with the pump fake, looking to drive on Stancil. Two really good athletes there against each other. Holbert to Churcher inside. He kicks it. Russ Hiley going to opt to lay it off, and they're going to start the motion all over again.
This little circle motion offense is really tough to stop it. It really creates ball movement.
And there's Hardy.
That's unbelievable. Off balance. He was off balance. His body was facing us when he shot.
I didn't know if he was going to get it. I couldn't see his foot, so nice three-point shot there, and Westfield up 14-4.
If you're interested in this kind of thing, that's 12 of the 14 points from the Hornets from the three-point line. 4 three-pointers so far. Hardy with 2 and Hudson Hodge with 2. Highly thought about it from the top of the key, but swung the ball, probably the right decision. Shot clock down to 12 now. Hodge on the dribble drive. Gives it up to Churcher, who gives it up to Hardy. Down to 5 seconds, got to get a shot off to the Hornets. Kick it back out to Churcher. He knows the clock, gets a little floater and drops it. Reminiscent, not the baseline floater he won the game with against Brookstone last week, but a floater nonetheless. Hornets in their 2-3 zone that they extend up to try to contest shots. It's not like the girls' game. I'm used to being able to sit in that 2-3 zone and just protect the middle. Hodge is running the break ahead to Russ Holly, who gets a layup. Lee stretches to 18-4, and Strongwell's going to think about another timeout here pretty soon, Brett.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting, I wouldn't say danger time, but it could get away from you. And we saw what Westfield did in the second quarter last time. They really extended the lead, and this has been even a hotter start, if you can believe it, than the last time they played.
They're having a hard time knocking shots down. There's another three.
And you see,
out. You see the leaping ability there.
Looks like Strong Rock going to go to the bench here.
Yeah, bringing in a whole new 5. Clearly not happy with the way things were going with that group. You can just see the offensive inefficiencies. Strong Rock really struggles to score. So they can't, and we get a turnover there. And a pass up to Holbert, who's got to go in and excuse me. That popcorn pregame is starting to talk to me a little bit.
Shot up, in and out, no good. 18-4 your score.
A couple of really good opportunities there for Strong Rock to score.
Hardy tries to lay it up,
yeah,
no good.
Difficult
and
shot.
That will go wide, and Westfield will lead 18-4 as we head to the break. Your Hornets on top, trying to punch their ticket to the, I guess it would be the semifinal round
of the region tournament, yeah,
over at Brookstone later on in the week. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. You're watching Hornet Basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live streaming options to support broadcast of live sports, local events, concerts, business meetings, and much.
All right, we are back here inside the Hornets Nest. Westfield leads after one, 18-4. Nice little pitch break there in my voice. That's always good to have.
Yeah, it looks like we got a book discrepancy here. The referees checking to make sure we're good. But you couldn't have scripted a better start than we got here with Coach Hardy. I know he confided in me earlier that he was, a little nervous, not because of any valid reasons, but you worry, like I said earlier, beating the team 3 times, and, you just don't want to come out here and kind of lay an egg, but
I'm
boys
sure
come out playing hard.
As a high school coach, you start with a baseline worry of dealing with 15 to 18-year-old kids.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you.
And then he just builds on it from there.
And he may not admit this, and that's fine, and he hasn't said this to my face, but I'm sure he's dealing with a lot of the same things I am. We both have a kid on our team and that belongs to us that are seniors, and you're thinking, how many more games do we have left?
Right.
And you just want to stretch it out as long as it can go,
Absolutely.
And you always do, but even more so when your kid's a senior, you want to see him play. Great spin move from Hardy there with kick out. Holbert in the corner, and he is, talking about another shooter.
He is a very reliable shooter. That was just perfectly drawn up offense there. Nice ball movement. He kick it out to Holbert, and he nails it.
You can't give him space. He has to have a little space because of his unfortunate lack of height. But man, I'm going to tell you something. He makes up for it with quickness and smarts for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely quick. When you're a punt returner in football, you know you got a little quick twitch in you.
So that ball, that's like the second time that's happened, and Braden Churcher's got to understand he's got to get into that body and create space for that box out.
Yep.
Or they're going to be able to go up higher than him and knock it away.
And here you see, it looks like Allen and Reed Black set the check back in, and there's an over the back. And right there, he does a much better job of bodying him up.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
And Gums Webster fouls him over the top, and that's going to be a foul on Strong Rock. I will say for both teams that it's been a very clean game so far.
It has.
Not a whole lot of fouls going on for either squad.
Hardy slows the pace down a little bit. Looks like Strong Rock's going to be in a man. Hardy got a decent look. I think Coach Hardy might have wanted a little bit of offense there rather than a quick shot. But Hayden was feeling it. He's hit his last two. Deep three from Strong Rock goes down. A logo three.
I saw that kid out earlier in the game. Earlier pregame when Strong Rock made it here, and he was shooting. He could shoot it from a good ways out.
So maybe somebody. Yeah, I wonder if he's an 8th grader.
Someone you keep an eye on. I'll look up his
Holbert with fancy footwork.
Nice move there from Holbert. Can't finish it though. Gonna dish it off, and nice strip. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it's gonna stay. It looked like it almost went off his leg there. T. Raleigh.
They gave it to Strong Rock. Strong Rock thought we had it, which is interesting. But
it looked like Holbert stripped it and it rolled off his leg, but they don't get the call. 5:54 to go here.
He walked. Yeah, he did. Hudson Hodge back in the game for Hayden Hardy, getting him a quick break.
So 5:50 to go for both squads here in the second quarter. 21-7 your score. Westfield leads by 14.
It'll be interesting to see if Strong Rock can shoot well enough to force the Hornets out of their 2-3 zone, because they're gonna really stay inside and try to shut down that inside game.
Yeah, and that's one thing right there. If you're Strong Rock, you can't give up. Westfield, if they're gonna shoot it this good and you play good defense, you're gonna have to get the offensive rebound.
That's right. Of course, they've hit the 1-3 now from deep, so we'll see if that continues. If I'm Coach Hardy, I'll probably just say, look, you hit one, good. You hit two, maybe I'll think about moving out of my zone. We'll see.
I hope I don't butcher this last name. 15 is Landon Cabalin.
Whatever you said.
Freshman. So
he's young.
Sometimes that works in your favor. If you don't, sometimes you can either have a lot of nerves or really not care a whole lot.
Yeah, Holbert didn't get his feet under him there. He kind of shut that one falling backwards.
5:13 to go. Coming in the game will be Russ Hiley. Taking a seat will be, that's 25.
Maddox Davies.
Yeah, Maddox Davies.
Maddox has given us good minutes in the post, subbing for some for Russ, some for Reed. And there's a steal by Cannon. Now this is his chance. Will he do it? Oh, he tried and couldn't get up.
I think he got a little nervous.
And I know Coach Hardy is upset we didn't get the automatic too, but you're up 14. I think that's the time to try it. Probably won't see another try after he misses one.
Yeah. Good steal there, though. Trying to make up for it a little bit. Nice pass.
Gives that one back to Hodge, who dumps in. I think if he keeps coming up with those turnovers, I think Coach Hardy will forgive him on the missed dunk.
Yeah, makes up for it right there. Yeah, he kind of hooked him there, did Hiley.
Got a foul, yep. That'll be 2 on Hiley if it's on him.
Nice shot there by the freshman. Hodge gonna drive, kicks it, shot from Hiley.
It's too much.
And can't corral the rebound. Ball tipped away though, and Strong Rock comes away with it. Stansel swings it.
Got to find 15. Don't grab
fouled.
him.
And that's going to go on Hodge? No.
Should be Hodge, yep.
Yeah, Hodge. 23-9 your score. 14-point lead has been pretty consistent, but although Westfield may be in danger of sending Strong Rock to the bonus here shortly. Nice pass inside.
That's a really nice pass.
And anytime you get, if you get caught jumping early, normally going to not end in a good thing for the defense.
Yep, got to stay on your feet.
Number 5, Reed Black with the foul there. First shot on the way from Berghardt, and it's good. 23-10 your score. Second on the way, 23-11 your score. Allen drives, shot up, he's fouled, no good, but he'll go to the line for 2. 3:31.
You love him playing aggressive downhill, and I know he had the kind of botched dunk attempt a minute ago, but you just love that aggression and aggressiveness, because you're going to need that as you move forward.
Absolutely.
He's the one guy that really, and Hayden Hardy maybe as well, that can really go hard downhill to the rim and create. But the difference in those two, while Hayden can get up as well, you know, Cannon Allen, even with the best teams we play, the Pacellis of the world, he can play kind of at their height.
Right, and I think I mentioned that last game that, you know, those two, they're probably the ones that if you need a bucket, they can go and create their own shot. Not that you necessarily want that if you're Coach Hardy, but if it came down to it and you needed a drive, those are the two I think you would probably look to make that play. And
yep. I actually didn't think he walked. But it was close.
Yeah. Right now, Westfield stagnant a little bit. They've only scored 7 points this quarter. They ended the first quarter up 18-4. You had to know that Strong Rock was going to make a little bit of a run, and they have. But Westfield losing this quarter, what, 9 to, I'm doing public math here, but
I don't remember what the first quarter score was.
9-7.
Well, you're going to let 15 get hot. That's 2 threes now and a 2. So he's got 8 points here in the second quarter.
And it's down to single digits now. Hodge drives, has the ball tipped away.
You have to wonder if Coach Hardy will consider going to a man-to-man. Good cut there. Got to finish, though.
Les Hiley doing a good job. Comes away with it. But Reed Black can't finish.
St. Church are heading back into the game. The next dead ball.
Definitely a different night at halftime compared to what it was the last time. At least it's looking like it. Drive, lay it off. Reed Black not confident after that last miss. Looking to dish it. Still 20 on the shot. 15. Russ Hiley with it, left wing. He's going to drive. He lays it off. Under 10. Shot up, in and out. Nice move, though.
It was a good shot. Just didn't go home. It rattled a little bit.
Good defense there. Getting your hands in the lane. Hardy going to drive. And Westfield going to take a timeout.
I think I don't know what the call is. They got the referee closest gave him a okay, so they gave him a timeout. So now they're going. Hardy said, if I got the ball, I don't want a timeout. But they gave him a timeout and the ball.
Well, he did call it, but so 1:12 to go, 25-16 your score. Westfield leads by 9, but they've seen this lead all the way up to 14. And then it kind of stagnated there the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, Brett, I think there's some opportunities in the transition that the Hornets push the ball up the floor were having some success with that earlier, but I don't know if maybe it's a little fatigue or what, but teams have slowed down our transition a little bit.
So I'm not sure if they, so they did go to the arrow, it looks like. Waiting to see if they switch it, and they did not.
Coach Hardy tried to save his timeout after he got the jump ball, but the referee said, no, it's too late. You called it. So the Patriots really playing close attention to Hayden Hardy.
Yeah, I think Westfield probably got away with one there. It looked like it maybe tipped off Hodge, but good job by Stansel getting his hands up.
5 seconds down to 3. Hardy
Shot
gets
on
a
the
good
way.
look. It's a little long.
Good rebound down to Churcher. He kicks it. That shot too hard.
Maybe
Under 40 to play.
Maybe you can hear it through the microphone. Coach Hardy saying 2-2-2, wants that 2-3 zone.
Gonna shoot over top of it.
Another 3.
And it's down to a 6-point lead. Not how you wanted to finish it if you're Westfield, but you got the lead.
They're gonna try to get the one last shot here of the half.
Yep. You don't want to give Strong Rock possession back. Shot
That's
here
a
from
good
Hardy.
look.
Just a little hard on the last 3 shots. And that shot up and no good. And that'll push us to halftime. But Westfield leads by 6. And we will take a quick break and we will come back probably with about 4 minutes left to go in the half. Your score 25-19. Westfield on top. You're watching Hornet Basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live streaming options to support broadcast of live sports, local events, concerts, business meetings, and much more. Not only can MGVP execute live broadcasts, but we also excel in post-production video creation, allowing us to capture your most precious moments, brand your product line, and publicize any event on your social media pages. Let MGVP, with our live streaming experience and production capabilities, partner with you or your business for all of your video production needs.
So what exactly is hashtag Houston Healthy? Hashtag Houston Healthy is a healthcare initiative powered by Houston Healthcare. This initiative was created to enhance the overall health and well-being of our community. And here's how you can participate. Anytime you make a healthy choice, like eating a healthy meal, going to an exercise class, or just walking the dog, take a picture, preferably a selfie so we can see you, upload it to your favorite social media platform, and use the hashtag Houston Healthy. Let everyone know what you're doing to make Houston County a healthier and happier place to live. Remember, hashtag Houston Healthy. Healthier today for a better tomorrow.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live streaming options to support broadcast of live sports, local events, concerts, business meetings, and much more. Not only can MGVP execute live broadcasts, but we also excel in post-production video creation, allowing us to capture your most precious moments, brand your product line, and publicize any event on your social media pages. Let MGVP, with our live streaming experience and production capabilities, partner with you or your business for all of your video production needs.
So what exactly is hashtag Houston Healthy? Hashtag Houston Healthy is a healthcare initiative powered by Houston Healthcare. This initiative was created to enhance the overall health and well-being of our community. And here's how you can participate. Anytime you make a healthy choice, like eating a healthy meal, going to an exercise class, or just walking the dog, take a picture, preferably a selfie so we can see you, upload it to your favorite social media platform, and use the hashtag Houston Healthy. Let everyone know what you're doing to make Houston County a healthier and happier place to live. Remember, hashtag Houston Healthy. Healthier today for a better tomorrow.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live streaming options to support broadcast of live sports, local events, concerts, business meetings, and much more. Not only can MGVP execute live broadcasts, but we also excel in post-production video creation, allowing us to capture your most precious moments, brand your product line, and publicize any event on your social media pages. Let MGVP, with our live streaming experience and production capabilities, partner with you or your business for all of your video production needs.
So what exactly is hashtag Houston Healthy? Hashtag Houston Healthy is a healthcare initiative powered by Houston Healthcare. This initiative was created to enhance the overall health and well-being of our community. And here's how you can participate. Anytime you make a healthy choice, like eating a healthy meal, going to an exercise class, or just walking the dog, take a picture, preferably a selfie so we can see you, upload it to your favorite social media platform, and use the hashtag Houston Healthy. Let everyone know what you're doing to make Houston County a healthier and happier place to live. Remember, hashtag Houston Healthy. Healthier today for a better tomorrow.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN.
And welcome back to the Hornets Nest. Westfield leads Strong Rock 25-19. Big half for Hayden Hardy and Hudson Hodge. But Westfield had a little bit of trouble there in the third quarter. They were not able to extend the lead. In fact, Strong Rock able to cut into it. And I think they beat Westfield in that third quarter 15-7. So cut back in the lead. It's down to 6, and we'll see if Westfield can extend this out coming out of the third. Coach Fowler, if you're Coach Hardy, what do you think he's telling the boys there at halftime to try to see if they can't recapture some of that magic from the first quarter?
Yeah, number one is just to, kind of slow down. It's okay. They might have, you don't want to speed up, right? You don't want to get nervous and start thinking, you still have a 6-point lead. You've outplayed them, kind of one quarter to one quarter, so to speak.
Right.
But yeah, you got to do a little better job defending the 3-point line. You got to know who the shooters are. They brought in 15. He knocked down a couple of shots. I can't remember the number of the other young man to hit one, but you got to know where 15's at for sure.
Right.
You just, discuss if you want to stay in your 2-3 zone or not. Offensively, you just, you cooled off shooting a little bit.
Right.
They're defending you well at the 3-point line, particularly if you're Hayden Hardy. They're paying attention to where you're at. Maybe able to work the ball to the middle of the paint some against them and maybe get some little short jumpers in the mid-range.
Yeah, I definitely think that was probably, the catalyst for the comeback. A few shots inside, close to the basket that Westfield didn't connect on. You make 2 or 3 of those, and you're looking probably at a different halftime score. But, you can kind of say that about both teams if you want to. So I like your idea. Just refocus in, do the things that you got to do. And I feel like if you're Coach Hardy, you're probably telling the guys, hey, I feel like we're probably the better team. Yep. So let's just play our game and, let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, and I mentioned before, I think maybe we can hurt them in transition if we can push the ball up the floor, really attack, just try to get to the rim. You don't want to, there's an old saying, if you live by the 3, you die by the 3. So you want to have some alternative options to score. They don't have an extreme height advantage, so you can work the ball in some. Through dribble drive, you can see Cannon Allen do it some. Hayden Hardy can do it. So there's options there, but it'll be interesting to see kind of coming out how Coach Hardy decides to defend these guys that are shooting the ball well for Strong Rock. That's really the tale of, we hit the long ball in the first quarter and they hit it in the second, and that's kind of how the game's going.
Yeah, no doubt. But we'll see. It's 25-19 at halftime. We'll stay here because we're about set to go. I think Westfield will have the ball coming out. So we'll see that it looks like that tie-up or potential tie-up actually was a timeout given to Westfield before the tie-up. So they're going to get possession. And we're set here to start the second half. Westfield hoping they can get a victory here and keep it rolling.
Hardy in a little trouble here. Picked up his dribble. Strong Rock really extending the defense out on the 2 guards.
Shot there, and in and out.
There's 4 getting downhill, so he's their athlete that can do that.
Yeah.
And immediately draw a foul on the Hornets.
Tell you what, it had to be body because it looked like the block was clean. But yeah, that's tough right there. Looked like a good contest, but again, he had to have bodied him up a little bit. That shot is up and good.
That's a tough break coming out. Hardy's 3 rattled in and out. And then Straw Rock comes back down, and he's hitting the first 3 throw. Let's see what he does here the second. Misses it, but unfortunately, the Patriots come down with the rebound. Hornets don't do a good job of boxing out there. I know Coach Hardy's not happy to see that. So now a 5-point game, 25-20.
Burkhart looks to drive. He stopped.
Hornets are doing a better job there of kind of squeezing the lane, and got backdoor cut again. Ends up with 2. That's number 4 again.
And now down to a 3-point lead for Westfield. And the scoring drought is what is really kind of concerning for Westfield. There's a shot from the elbow and rebound down to Russ Hiley. He kicks it out back, and they're going to swing it around the outside. Just outside shots right now, not falling for the Hornets.
Yeah, Allen got a good look from the elbow and just couldn't knock it down. Good offensive rebound there by Hiley. There's a floater mid-lane.
And Reed Black can't finish. That's 2 or 3 offensive rebounds that possession. But right now, struggling, and there's a 3-point shot, and it's a tie ball game.
I'll tell you, Coach Hardy's going to get a timeout. And he's looking at his guys like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I tell you, and I think Number 4 for Strong Rock, I don't have the roster in front of me, but he's
Landon Stancil.
Because Stancil's got all their points this half.
Yeah.
He's got a 3 and 2 2-point buckets.
Right.
Or excuse me, a 3, a 2-point bucket, and got fouled and hit one of his free throws.
Yeah, unfortunately, not the start you wanted if you're the Hornets, and you know, obviously Coach Hardy's seeing that and trying to figure out a way to flip the momentum. But right now, Westfield not able to find anything on the offensive end. Looks like number 50 for Westfield, Sammy McGahee, is going to come in.
Yeah, he's going to try to be an inside threat, and he can score the ball a little bit too, which helps. But right now, the Strong Rock Patriots are just brimming with confidence after that comeback, and you really just need to get some points on the board here as they throw it away.
Right off the hand of Sammy, and can't control it.
Well, you see what they're trying to do. McGee gives him a little bit of an inside presence. They're trying to get that post-entry pass in, and let McGee go to work. They just couldn't make the pass. Allen with a little poke there to get the ball away, but Strong Rock comes down with it.
Gonna kick it out to Burkhart, who drives. And there's a foul shot, no good, but that foul will go on Russ Hiley, I believe.
I see a couple of subs here for the Hornets after the first free throw attempt. So you have to make the player kind of go through your chest there if you're the defender. Not once he gets to the rim, but earlier than that.
Right. First shot on the way, no good.
And to be fair, that wasn't, Russ was the guy at the end of the play. It's got to be the person that's on the ball.
Right. So coming in will be Churcher and Holbert. Taking a seat, Russ Hiley and I think Hudson Hodge, second on the way, no good. And Westfield down with the rebound. Allen and Hardy will set things up here for the Hornets.
So I really think if they can get the ball to McGee on the block, there's a good cut by Churcher for a layup. That's a great job there. That's a set play by Coach Hardy, and they needed that bucket. Maybe that'll get them going again.
And maybe a little bit of an energy play with the with getting some substitutions in there, change up the mojo a little bit. McGee in, and
it's not a bad take though. Didn't work out, but it's not a bad take.
Shot from Stancil on the way, no good off the side iron. Rebound down.
So Strong Rock, I think, is now rushing a little bit, trying to ride that momentum, but I think the Hornets are starting. You can almost feel it getting carried away. If the Hornets can get another bucket right here, you feel like, it ends up being a great pass. Holbert with a layup attempt, but it's really almost looks like a great pass to the backside block to McGee for an easy bucket.
Absolutely, and Holbert does about as good a job as you can do driving to the hole. Good things happen when you drive to the hole. It's almost like in baseball or softball. Good things happen when you put the ball in play.
And there's Holbert on cue with a tip. And McGee with a good lead block there, but it ends up getting the ball back anyway. And now all of a sudden, old Mo is flip sides.
Right. Oh, that's backcourt.
Probably should have been.
Wow.
Coach Hardy's arguing for it, but
he definitely was backcourt.
Pick and roll. Holbert with a steal again. Back up to Holbert. Back up to McGee. He might have got away with a travel, but that's okay. All I know is it's been 3 assists in a row.
Right.
Holbert to McGee.
I tell you what, probably, I'm not saying that they intentionally made up for it, but probably a good evening out there with not calling the walk there after you missed the backcourt call. But Westfield, it got to 25 all, and then all of a sudden the Hornets woke up.
Yeah, I'll tell you, got to give credit to Sammy McGee, kind of a spark plug. Ben Holbert as well, coming in, just poking at the ball. And that's just what the doctor ordered there for the Hornets. Go from 25 all, they score 8 straight.
Yeah, definitely the turnovers that you create on defense helps make easy offense.
Right. And Albert made good decisions with the ball. I mean, that's part of it too.
I think Coach Hardy maybe having a discussion about the backcourt. I don't know, maybe something else too.
Sometimes, I tell you, he's been coaching a long time, and I love watching him in that, do that kind of thing. I wish I could hear him, because a lot of times you'll hear him talking about something, and it gets him a call later.
Right.
And I don't mean like, them trying to do him a favor. I mean, he's pointing something out.
Right,
That's going to happen
he sees.
again. That's right. And, officials can't see everything. It's hard to understand. It's hard to accept that when you're a coach or just a fan, but they don't always see everything.
Well, I will say,
good defense there by Hardy, trying to make Hardy go right through his chest.
Reffing a little bit for me this year with our league at church. You don't realize how much the refs get blocked out by stuff on the floor, by bodies. Now, with a 3-man crew, that should be a lot easier than a 2-man, but there are gaps where you just can't see, especially with these big bodies on the floor. There's one right there with the ball. He spins in, maybe gets fouled a little bit.
I thought he got hacked.
Yep.
That's a good matchup there for us. I like Holbert on number 15. Of course, it's going to be a quick defender on him. And it's a guy that's about his size. It's an athletic move, but he couldn't finish.
Holbert can close out quick on the shot.
Hardy putting on a dribble display and a beautiful pass after the fake behind the back, and McGee just couldn't finish.
And the quickness from Hardy that he displayed, Stancil was trying to bird dog him from behind, and he couldn't catch up with him. But a shot right there, and now just a 5-point lead.
And that's the second or third 14's hit. He's the other guy I couldn't think of coming out of the house. I almost threw it away there, but it's saved.
Oh, not a good pass.
Yeah, that was a lazy pass. That's a great athlete, too. You can't make that lazy pass when he's the guy defending. And there he goes straight to the rim.
Yep, foul from behind. And that's Allen's probably at least third foul, maybe fourth.
I don't see them motioning to the bench that he needs a sub. So maybe not.
Yeah.
Third, you're probably okay with 2:28 left in the third, if that's the case.
He's got it.
Although,
he's coming in for McGee. Well, Strong Rock fighting back a little bit.
They've scored now 4 points straight, 5 pending the free throw.
Hudson Hodge set to check in, and
he's going to
Stancil nails that free throw.
And Allen does get subbed out, so. Three-point game now. Hornets had the ball. Patriots trying to wrestle momentum back away from them after the barrage of points. Hardy goes to the rim, gets it to drop. Along the way, he extends his arm out so the opponent can't get to the ball.
And if you do, you got to go through him, you're going to foul him.
There's a lot of experience there from Hayden. He's played a long time, and obviously his dad's a coach, and so you know he's getting valuable coaching.
Oh, he called a foul. Oh, no, a tie-up. And the ball will go over to Strong Rock, but good job getting his hand in there. 2 minutes to go in the half. Starting to hear, as long as this ball game stays close, you're going to hear more and more chirping from the fans. Shot up, no good.
Well defended. Hardy's got to rip the, he came down out of bounds. It is Hornet ball. Hardy almost had the rebound, but he kind of got ripped away. But
both teams missing a couple bunnies the last 5 or 6 possessions. Hardy going to bring it up here for Westfield.
Last time we came up and got in a good set and hit a backdoor cut. See if we get this time. Hardy to the rim and kick it back out.
Hardy went to replace where he came from, and Holbert was dribbling it back to the top of the key. Good job of getting that out before. He didn't go to the floor with the ball, so I don't think that technically should have been a travel. Good shot up.
Yep, good move by Churcher there to pull up and kind of hit a little fadeaway one-hand push shot. Hornets go up by 7, 37-30, as we get down to about 1 minute left in the third quarter.
1:12 to go.
It's not much offense here. This is 4 create, 15 create. Holbert with good hands again. That's going to be off Strong Rock, Hornet ball. Yeah, Holbert's getting 15 fits. I think Coach Hardy has realized that. You notice he's going to a man defense to kind of contest those shots a little better.
Yeah, Holbert is pretty much taken out 15.
Attack, yep, attack. Churcher had a shot, thought about it, and decided better. Hodge with fancy dribbling gets right to the right hand. That was Harlem Globetrotter-esque right there.
That was nasty. We're going to get a reaching foul or a push on Hodge. Yep.
So the Hornet lead stretched back out to 9.
That's a question I have. There was 27 on the shot clock. Why does it go down to 25 if there's more than 25 on a foul?
That's a great question. I probably, I don't know the rule. It probably shouldn't. It probably shouldn't. That might be offensive. Give him a call. Nope.
Oh.
I thought he was set, but I don't have to make the call, so. Coach Hardy's going to ask for. I love how Coach Hardy is asking the question. Did he beat him to the spot? Just kind of putting that in his ear.
Well, technically he can move a little bit if he's set and he's in a legal guarding position. But that call is so hard to make, especially when it's bang bang.
Yep, it's the toughest call to make in sports, in my opinion. That and pass interference. Yeah. But interesting sub for Strong Rock because they sub out number 15, and we got to get a box out on the rebound right there.
Probably got. I don't know if he raked the arm or not, but T. Raleigh can't hold on the ball.
Strong Rock just got a lot bigger, bringing in number 2 for 15. Holbrook could go by him if he wanted to, but it picked up his dribble. Hardy with a big three right before the third quarter buzzer.
For some reason, I thought that was Holbert, but what a way to finish out the third quarter. And Westfield leads 42-30. And we'll take a quick break as the Hornets trying to finish off a victory here in the first play-in round of the region tournament. We'll take a quick break and come back right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live streaming options to support broadcast of live sports, local events, concerts, business meetings, and much more. Not only can MGVP execute live broadcasts,
and Westfield will have the basketball coming out of the break here to start the fourth quarter. Brett Taylor along with Coach Ken Fowler, and the Hornets trying to finish off a victory here in the play-in round of the region tournament. They lead by 12. And going to stick with Holbert here.
Yeah, great flurry of points, a great ball movement. Hodgson and Holly on the basic for me to say. So, be interesting to get a look at that Strong Rock defense again. It looked a little bit like a 1-3-1, but I can't promise that. I hit the bottom of the backboard. Should be a turnover? It is.
Yeah. That's one thing I can't ever get a hold of, which is dead, and I know the framing of the goal is dead.
The side is in play.
I think the top's in play now too, unless it hits something up there.
It has to go over the top. Yeah.
Does it?
At least, yeah.
But the way these goals are supported, it would be hard to hit the top without hitting.
If you hit that black rail at the top, it's out of bounds.
Yep.
So. Hornets moving the ball well. Passed up a couple shots I thought they should have taken. There's Hardy was taking, he's going to take it.
Oh, toilet bowl, in and out.
Looks like some of my putts at the golf course. About 2 laps around the cup and just spits it back out. 14 is one of their better shooters, and Holbert's locked on to him.
Yeah, he lost him there for a second, but the ball is thrown away.
Hardy with the steal. He's got a finish right here. Couldn't get it to go. They're going to throw it back to us, though. And reset here. Holbert with the deep three. Short. Good effort by Churcher. Just didn't work out. That's a travel.
Yep.
Oh, they got him, yeah.
That kid's a good-looking athlete, but I wonder if he's a little young.
Yeah, looks like he might be. Active hands from Hardy as Strong Rock brings in a bevy of subs here. It's going to go 4 in and leave.
They remind me, I know probably some youth and also obviously maybe the talent not as good, but they remind me a little bit of that Heritage team last year. All of them are about the same size.
That Heritage team last year was really good, though.
Oh, no doubt. I'm just talking about how they all are almost interchangeable, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, you got to know where 15's at. 14's the other shooter, and 4 on the dribble drive. Church is going to get an offensive foul. Yeah, he pushed him. He kind of used that forearm to clear him out.
But Westfield back with a 14-point lead, regardless of that foul there. Would have been up to 16.
Well, and that's 15's not real big, so Churcher's a lot bigger than him. So a little bit of a tiny bit of a push and maybe a little bit of a flop, and you get a call. So 15 on the drive is going to try to kick it back out.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to get shooters open on the outside. They want to get 15 the ball. He might have to, if they want him to shoot, he might have to take some contested shots. A good entry pass there to Stancil.
I think if you're the Hornets, you have to stay up on 15 and 14 and just trust your help on the backside if they go by you. You just can't let them get back into the game with a 3-point shot.
Well, the one thing with 15, if he drives and gets around you, he's still going to have to finish at the goal.
That's right. That's why you trust your help instead of having to worry about it. Hodge gets a 3 up. It's on line, but it's short.
Was that ball tipped, maybe?
It may have been. It didn't have a backspin on it, which tells me it might have been, yeah. Got a timeout. Coach saves his player. They had him trapped on the sideline. So 5:22 left. 30-second timeout from Strong Rock. I think he's called. I don't know how many timeouts he's got left. Can't have many.
He's either got, I have him down for 3, but he might have 2 left.
Okay. I know he's called 2 30s at least.
Well, he called a quick one in the game, and then I don't know.
The deficit, I know this, 5:22 left in the fourth, and it's a 12-point lead for the Hornets. And, since that flurry at the end of the third, it's kind of been an even game.
Yeah.
Here through the first, third of the fourth quarter here.
I don't know. My mind in basketball, for some reason, it doesn't do this as much in football, but I always go to what point total do I think I need to get to be safe.
It's just, it's tough because a 3-point shot is the great equalizer.
Right.
And the free throw, right? And able to foul and put teams on the line and have to make free throws. So it's tough. There's nothing like the foul to put somebody on the line and having to shoot in football. There's just not an equivalent of that.
No. Yeah, that's one thing about basketball where the game is really never over until you get, they're going to get a foul call here that's on Churcher.
That's what you can't do, right?
Yep. You can't give them opportunities with the clock stop.
You got the miss. You got to get the rebound. The Hornets have got to get 5 white jerseys to the glass every time they shoot when the Hornets on defense.
I think in football, almost in reverse, you're looking at what can I get the clock down to?
Yeah, exactly.
If I have a lead.
How can I slow down?
Right. Burkhart giving it all up.
That's a tough call on Hudson Hodge.
Wow.
I think he fell down.
He dove.
It's a great effort by Burkhart.
Yeah.
I felt like he fell down. He wasn't pushed, but
I think he just voluntarily dove for the ball. That one's tough. He must have saw something we didn't see on that side. They're going back to zone here. There's a shot from Stancil off the mark. Yep.
Lead now down to 11. And they killed 30 seconds getting that 1 point. You don't mind that?
Not at all. Not if you can execute on the offensive side and pick up points.
And that's going to be key. You're right. I really want to see something going to the rim, trying to draw contact. You get a high percentage shot, and you can't make a lazy pass like that. This kid's going to throw it down. Yep. He's a leaper. They said that pregame.
Yep.
Cuts the lead to 9 now with under 4.5 left. Let's just need a bucket. Don't have to be anything fancy. Doesn't matter how it goes in. Just get the ball in the hoop.
And one thing about basketball, it's definitely a game of runs.
You got Holly with a big mismatch.
That ball thrown away, not able to finish at the rim.
Cannon Allen, kind of a wild shot. I'd like to see him go more strong to the rim and draw the contact.
To Westfield, you're up 9 with under 4 to play. Shot on the way, off the back iron.
Coach Hardy's going to get a timeout to get him in what he wants to get him in.
I think we're probably going to get a full here, and we are. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back with the rest of this fourth quarter right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network continues to be the best option for live streaming of prep sports in the Mid-State. We have expanded our coverage this sports year to various broadcasts of Westfield School athletics and multiple GIAA.TV championship events. MGSN is also developing our own video production operation, now known as Middle Georgia Video Production. MGSN and MGVP have the capability to provide live.
And we are back here inside the Hornets Nest. Westfield on top by 9. And I believe it is Westfield basketball here with 3:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Strong Rock not gonna.
So without giving away all the trade secrets, I know I heard Coach Hardy tell his team, you can't give up offensive rebounds. And you can't turn the ball over at the top of the key either. You don't mind something going to the rim.
Hardy with this three-point shot. And good job, a second chance there, but can't come down with it.
That's kind of who we, it's kind of who we are as a team.
Right.
Obviously, that's going to be a foul. Yep. He did. It was unintentional, but he did kind of step on Churcher's foot, I thought. That's going to be a foul, whether it's intentional or not.
Churcher must have 3 or 4, probably 4 coming out this late.
That puts Strong Rock in the bonus for 3 minutes, which is not ideal, obviously.
The one thing I don't like about that call is I felt like kid was a little out of control. It almost feels like you're rewarding.
I get it, but
bad basketball.
That contact is going to get a call. I mean,
It doesn't end up hurting.
Get it finished. A good take to the rim. I personally would have liked to see maybe him pull that out and burn a little more clock, but
short, way short.
That's one there you like to see your player go ahead and field. Of course, they're not pressing yet, but
I don't know if they're going to. I don't think they want to give up easy buckets.
That's probably a good point. They're going to have to at some point if the lead holds. And right now it's holding because Strong Rock's not scoring as much.
Right.
Or at all. They're basically neither team scoring. Keep moving it. Still 15 seconds on the shot clock. So get the look you want. That's a clean look. And Hodge nails it.
That's huge.
That feels dagger-esque to me.
That is huge. You took a lot of time off the shot clock, and then you get a 3. That was a walk, yeah.
And then get a turnover right back the other way.
Yeah, it looks like T. Raleigh going to come in for Berghardt. And looks like Strong Rock going to go timeout here.
He's about to set his press up, I'm sure, because he's got to get a little desperate.
So the way I understood it the last break, so it's a full timeout. We'll stay here. The way I understood it at the last break, the timeout situation was Westfield 2, Strong Rock 2. So that should put it to 2-1 Westfield has 2, Strong Rock 1. Again, that's completely unofficial, but that is my assertion.
So to be clear, and you mentioned this earlier, but for anybody that's joined the broadcast since, you're going to see Churcher and Holbert come back in, which is probably smart by Hardy. You want free throw shooters in, and you got to handle the pressure coming maybe with the press.
And you know they're probably going to shoot it from deep, so
yep.
Holbert's been on 15.
Yep. That's a great call. So winner here gets the number 1 seed Pacelli on Thursday at Brookstone. Our girls are set to play at 6:30. The boys will play right before them because they'll play both 1-4 games will play early. So I'm assuming that's going to be around, I don't know, 4:30 or 5 probably.
Right.
As a scheduled game time.
So will y'all both clear out of school early to get over there?
I would think so. I know the girls are leaving fairly early. Just kind of, you just want to have plenty of time to get over there and get settled and be ready to go.
Well,
there is the press. I think they've already fouled, but they didn't call it.
It looked like they were trying to.
They don't want to foul Hayden. Yep, they did. But they got fouls to give, though, so.
Yep. Which is good for Westfield. Run more. I mean, you need immediate fouls. I don't know. After they got the ball in bounds and established, to me, you're not going to get a steal.
Yeah. The good news for the kids is that we're out on winter break Friday, Monday, Tuesday, so
not a big deal.
After we play Thursday, they can sleep in the next day and head up a little later. Hopefully, they'll have both teams playing in the region championship game, but long way to go to determine that. Foul there.
Now, I don't like that foul call. That late in the shot clock, you put 25 back on it now.
Well, you see maybe a little youth there, right?
Right. My thing is, I get it if you're down in the shot clock, you let it play out, but now you put it back to 25 with the foul. Like you said, probably not something the coach wanted to happen.
Quite a luxury Coach Hardy has with Hayden and Ben Holbert basically having 2 point guards on the floor.
Ball stripped, and Hardy going to foul.
Can't do that. Can't foul.
And that's going to put him on the free throw line.
Yeah, you can't foul. I know he's upset he turned the ball over, but can't make that foul right there.
So that'll send Strong Rock to the free throw line. That's number 14, Caleb Gaudry.
He's shown that he can hit the 3, so I'm assuming he's a pretty good shooter.
First shot on the way, and it rolls in and out.
Looked a little flat.
Yeah. I think Coach Hardy's emphasizing the importance of defense here and rebounding, but
squeeze 0 a little bit right there, and they did. It didn't matter if he makes the shot. Hornets have an 11-point lead with under a minute and a half to go. Yep. Still had one to give, I think, unless the board's wrong. Hardy having a little trouble getting the ball in. And Coach Hardy takes a full timeout to avoid the 5-second call. Turns out I think he was going to get it in, but watching that referee count, he's giving you an arm motion to count the 5 seconds. And when he hits 4 and starts to go 5, you got to call that timeout, whether the ball's in or not.
So we'll see what happens here. Westfield obviously in ideal position to pick up a victory here. 47-36 your score.
Offensively, if you're Coach Hardy, you're telling your team, like, look, if it's not a layup, let's pull it back out and run clock.
Right.
Really, if you can run, there's 28 seconds on the shot clock right now. You can see it on your screen there in the right side. And 1:22 left in the game. If you can run this, and they'll probably foul you, so it won't matter. But if you can run the clock down to almost nothing, even if you don't get a shot off, and you get under a minute left, an 11-point lead, you're going to feel like you're in.
Right.
You got to get the ball inbounded first. That's the first thing today. So the Hornets run out of a stack formation. They all break.
Not
Hardy throws it deep.
Long enough.
It's a turnover. Can't foul. That's all right. He makes a shot. Players go falling everywhere. Somebody's got to come back to the ball. They get it into Churcher. He pushes up. Knocked out of bounds by Strong Rock. 109 now.
That's luckily for Westfield. That ball goes out of bounds. Doesn't cause any damage.
Got to get it somewhere. There it is. Goes into Hardy. He's going to have to foul at some point. Hardy really spins away from the trap.
Good job. Not getting in that corner. Now you're down to 20 seconds. That's not going to be continuation, unfortunately.
Foul on the floor. And I don't know. They're not the bonus yet. So what you can get here, you've got a great leaper in Cannon Allen. Maybe you get him going back, or they're running back. They'll get it into Hardy, and both teams are in the bonus now. So if they foul, I'm not sure why they're not fouling, to be honest with you. You don't need a shot here if you're the Hornets. Obviously, you take an open look at the bottom of the clock. If you can get it down to almost like 10 seconds on the dot now on the shot clock, but you don't have to have a shot. I can't believe they're not fouling.
Wow, kicks it, shot up. Ball game. Wow.
Hayden Hardy with him too, but Hudson Hodge really had a good game tonight offensively.
Without a doubt.
You hear Hardy yelling no foul, which is absolutely right. Let him shoot. Last I checked, there was not a 12-point shot in basketball.
And that'll do it.
Congratulations to the guys advancing to the next round of the region tournament. And like I said, they'll play Pacelli on Thursday at, I'm assuming game time will be around 4:30.
So Westfield picks up a big victory here. Not quite as substantial as the last time they played, but not too far off. I think the last one was a 15-point victory. But they'll go, as you said, and the girls will play after them, so kind of a role reversal, if you will. But anyways, big victory here tonight for Westfield. Obviously, it's always good to get a home court victory. They go to, I think, 9-14 on the season, so congratulations to them. Always love it when Coach Ken Fowler can join us and bring his expertise to the table.
But okay.
And insider knowledge.
A lot of hot air, but I'm good. I'll do it.
I heard you out there coaching earlier today. Trust me, you got more knowledge than you give yourself credit for. A lot more knowledge than this guy talking right now. So.
My center's not real high.
Oh, touche. Well, it was great having you. Westfield wins, and hopefully we'll be back next week with potentially a playoff game for the Lady Hornets.
Yep, hope so. If we can get some business done here in the region tournament.
Hey.
But nonetheless, we'll be playing Tuesday at home. So come on out and support your Lady Hornets Tuesday.
Absolutely. Well, we say so long here tonight, and good luck to both teams as they head over to Columbus on Thursday. Westfield's a victor, 50-38. You've been watching Hornet Basketball on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.